Hi, my name is Mandy, and today we're going to be talking about my bookish goals for 2020. I honestly don't know why I'm setting goals, because we all know it's very difficult to keep momentum going for New Year's goals. I have 4 goals that I want to accomplish this year, and I think that I have made them light enough that it shouldn't be too hard to accomplish them. First off, we're going to take a look at the goals that I had set when I first started my channel back in May. I had 2 goals in mind. One of them was to read a nonfiction book every month, and another one is to read a book that's out of my comfort zone every month. I have forgotten to talk about these goals in my videos, and I have forgotten to read a nonfiction book every month, but I think that I have done a good job of reading books that have been out of my comfort zone. I have also been really good at reading books that are in my comfort zone. But without further ado, here are the goals that I am setting for myself in 2020. I've done a couple of readathons, but I haven't actively participated online, and I want to do better at that. I also don't know when readathons are. I know that I need to pay attention to channels, but if you guys know of any great upcoming readathons, let me know, because I need to participate in more. Apparently I miscounted, there are 5 goals. Goal number 2 is going to be a carryover from my previous year goals, and that is to read a nonfiction book every month. I am really open to nonfiction recommendations right now. If you have any, let me know. I think that's the biggest problem, is just not knowing what ones to read. I need to go out and actively seek nonfiction recs on BookTube. I just haven't done it. But if you have one that you really love, let me know, please. Goal number 3 is going to be to knock off at least 2 books that are already on my shelf each month. I've been doing a really good job at that in the last couple of months, but I want to continue that. I just want there to be not so many unread books on my shelves. Then a continuation from my previous goals as well is I want to still read at least one book a month that is out of my comfort zone. I found that when my goal was just 1 book a month, I would kind of feel like I wanted to read another book that was out of my comfort zone, but I'd be like, oh no, I should wait till next month so I can have that as my out of my comfort zone book, and then I wouldn't want to read it come next month. So that is why it's at least 1 book out of my comfort zone. I should not limit going out of my comfort zone. And then my final goal is to read, I have a list of 9 books and book series that I want to finally give a chance to in this year. And while I'm not going to set the goal to read all 9 series, I am going to set the goal to try at least half of them. So 4 is what we're going for. And without further ado, this brings us to my 2020 TBR-ish. This does not include all of the unread books on my shelf that I've talked about before. Some of the books are from my shelves, but really this is the book series that I've been seeing on BookTube since the beginning that I want to finally try. Some of them are more recent and some of them are older, but hopefully I will get to some of them this year. Let's talk about my 2020 TBR without further ado. The first series that I want to try this year is Shatter Me by Tahereh Mafi. When I first started watching BookTube, everyone loved those books, and I was interested in them. I wanted to check them out, but I just never did. And I know that she's continuing on the series. She's writing more books. And because of that, I want to get on this train before there's too many. And then the next series that I want to give a try, very beloved on BookTube, is the Illuminae Files by Jay Kristoff and Amy Kaufman. As I've said in previous videos, I did DNF this year, but I am willing to give it another chance, and this year is the year I want to give it that other chance. The next series that I want to try is Snow Like Ashes by Sarah Rosh. This series was all over BookTube when I first started watching in 2016, And I remember seeing this all over, so I added it to my TBR and I was really interested, and nothing. I haven't seen anything about this on BookTube in recent years, but I still really want to check out this series because I know that so many people liked it a few years ago, so they've got to still like it now, right? This book is about a kingdom that was conquered a long time ago and the people that are the only hope to earn the city back. That's all I really know about it. I've only really skimmed the synopsis. I don't know why, but one thing that really stuck out to me is that the main character, Mira, is training to be a warrior and desperately in love with her best friend and future king, Mather. I am a sucker for a best friends to lovers trope. So, now the next one is not necessarily a series, but it's an author I want to try, and the author that I want to try is Alexandra Bracken. She was all over BookTube when I first started watching, and I haven't heard anything recently. This book is the first book in the Darkest Minds series. I don't know if this is the one I want to try. I got this one on Amazon for like $6 once, so that's why I have it. I don't have any of the other books, but I really want to give her a try because everyone raved about her once upon a time. Don't know anything about the books either. The next book that I want to try is A Very Large and Expansive Sea by Tahereh Mafi. I guess it's going to be a Tahereh Mafi kind of year. From what I know about this book, it's about a girl who is Muslim and living in New York during the time of the 9/11 attacks. And I know it's going to be hard-hitting and it's going to hit me in all of the feels. And I really want to read it, but it's definitely got to be the right time. I can't read books with all the feels unless I'm in that right mindset. The next series that I want to try is the Three Dark Crowns series by Kendra Blake. The last book, I think, just came out this year. The series is about 3 sisters who were all born to be queen. They've been raised separately, and when they come of age, they're supposed to fight for who becomes queen, I think. I don't really know much about it other than that, but the cover is pretty, and the whole concept of the 3 queens coming together fascinates me. The other series that I really want to try this year is Scythe by Neal Shusterman. This one has been going around BookTube as well. The last book just came out and people have been raving about it. From what I know about the series, it's about a world where death has been overcome. And to avoid overpopulation, you have the scythes who go around killing old people, I think. The main characters are chosen to be scythes apprentices, and they don't really want to be. And I assume that there's going to be some dark underworld. I don't know, but I am excited to check this series out. Another series I want to check out is The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. I know this has to do with fairies and sisters going into fairy, and that's it. Obviously, there's got to be a cruel prince somewhere in there. The last book just came out last month, and so now that all 3 books are out, I am ready to party. I'm ready to check these ones out. And the final book that I want to read this year is Between Shades of Grey by Ruta Sepetys. My mom has been begging me to read this one. Ruta Sepetys is a Lithuanian author, and I am a quarter Lithuanian. My mom's dad is 100% Lithuanian. His dad immigrated from Lithuania, and this takes place in Lithuania during World War II. So because my mom is so into family history and culture, she read this one and said it was so good, and she's been begging me to read it. The main reason I've been dragging my feet is because I know that it's going to be a hard read. World War II anywhere is a hard read, and I've been waiting to be in the right mindset. But I think that the right mindset is coming soon-ish. Those are the 9 books that I hope to read this year. Have you read any of them? Are any of them on your TBRs that you want to check out? If there are any that you want to check out, let me know if you want a buddy read. That it would be a great way to get me to make sure that I'm actually reading them, is to read them with other people. Let me know what books on the list I should read first or sooner than later. I am excited to check all these books out. I'm excited for 2020 and my goals that I set. I think that they are doable. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you saw, feel free to click subscribe. You can also follow me on my social media, which I will link down below. I hope you're having a great bookish day, and I will see you next time. Bye!